Hey, you want to meet my flute family? Come on in. I made you some tea. So, this is the double penny whistle. So, I've been criticized by many people for saying that the flutes, each one of them, have a different healing function. And the funny thing is, in the 5.5 hour concerts I've done all over the world, people have been healed of all kinds of things. Cancer, fibromyalgia, tumors. One lady got up out of a wheelchair and ran down the aisle. So, one of my favorite stories is about the bass flute. Now, let me play a little of this and you tell me what it means to you. Well, one of my favorite stories is when I was in Australia, a lady came in with a little baby, and she said the baby needed healing, so she asked to be on the front row. So, I never know what I'm doing, but I just go by what I hear and see in my spirit. So, first thing I did was I went up to that baby, I knelt down, and I played the bass flute over the baby's head. Just kept playing. And then I started speaking in an unknown language it sounded like elfish, like in Lord of the Rings. Just really sweet, like I was talking to a baby in another language and I didn't know what I was saying. And after the concert, the father came up to me and he said, "Oh, it was so lovely that you sang a Gaelic blessing over Finian." And I'm like, "Gaelic? I don't speak Gaelic." He said, "Well, you did." I said, "What did I say?" He said, "You sang an Irish blessing over him." And then later on, come to find out, he had a brain aneurysm. And his mother took him to the doctor the next week, and the brain aneurysm had disappeared. And they asked me to be the godmother. So, anyway, the bass flute stands for, or people who pick the bass flute at the concerts are people who are very deep spiritually and usually have been through deep pain and trauma. Yeah. And the double penny whistle that I played earlier stands for people who are multi-talented, creative, open-minded, cliff jumpers, risk takers, and it happens to be like the California favorite. So different states have different personalities and different giftings as well. So, I received a call from David Vancouvering one day, and I didn't even know who he was at the time, and he said, "Theresa, I just wanted you to know that your music has such power in it, such spiritual power, that I decided to laser it up into the galaxy, into the Van Allen belt, and your music is bouncing off the stars at this moment." So, pretty cool. So, that's just a few of my flute family members, and I would like to invite you to go on our website at someonebelievesin.you.org and you'll be able to go to a page where you can click on each one and take a guess as to what you think they mean. And thanks to my friend Michael Terrell, who is doing music called Whole Tones now, he has proven the fact that different sounds have different frequencies which correlate to different organs of the body. Who knew we're fearfully and wonderfully made? And just because something is outside of our scope of understanding doesn't mean it's evil, right? And you know, the thing is that my God is huge. And for those who can't accept that there are things we still don't know, then their God might be small. But I invite you to come on an adventure with me in the coming weeks and months to show you just how big he really is. All right. Until next time, this has been another Theresa Trek, episode 5.